And everything was done with the high hope of activity. I told them about driverless cars. They have come down. You go to some countries in the West right now, you call it time. There is no one in the town. You get into a car, you punch in your address or speak your address. Voice recognition. Backed up by AI. And the car will take you to your destination and say, thank you, Madam, for writing. Those times are coming. I told them 12 years ago that some of you here will lose your job to the power of artificial intelligence. Technology has disrupted everything in our world. You really do everything as change, and if you don't move with time, you will also be left behind. But not only will you be left behind, guys, you will also be left so broke. Because that's where the money is. Some people are here that stop. They say, I'll do this. So technology is so I was showing with a group of people around the streets yesterday, and I said the time will come. People's problem will no longer be money. Their problem will be borrowing. So they will look for what to kill borrowing. Those days are already. I make money on full automation. When I started trading, I'll keep my eyes on the chart. Raymond was one of my coaches, by the way. He taught me Forex when I started. I will quickly clap for him. He was one of the team of people that taught me how to identify the charts, to look at the candles, to identify our support and resistance or what have you. And we used to do that for 10 years ago. When I saw what artificial intelligence was, when I saw the results they're getting in the sea, I said, God, punish poverty. I said, what? I am still working too hard. I can't remember the last time I analyzed the trade. And I'm making even more money. And I'm not an amateur trader. I am a successful trader. I have made a lot of money from it in the last 12 years. But I choose to work smart. Hard work is a good principle. It holds true. I am a super hardworking people. People who know me know that. So I'm not knocking hard work. I'm not saying people should be lazy. A lazy man should not feed, right? But I'm telling you, until you understand that smart work will get you there faster. So you add hard work, you do the hard work and add a measure of smart work. That is what will cut the numbers. How you work smart, City of Abuja, is what I'm going to show you today. And that is leveraging artificial intelligence. So that is it. What are the things that makes us different? What separates the wheat from the chaff? Why is execution not another one of the crazy businesses that have come and taken your lifetime investment? Why should I partner with these people and not believe that they've come again? Oh, look at that. They're here again. This company took my money. They promised me, they told me they were trading with it. Why are they different? I'll tell you. There are 11 things that I put down as 11 unique selling points. What separates us from those crazies? Why is execution fast becoming a household name? I tell people, if you give me access to the presidency, these are the solutions that will take them. In absolute confidence, we've done a lot of due diligence. If time permits me, I'll tell you the length that I went to in terms of extensive due diligence. That may be a story for another day. For me to throw my name, my brand, my identity, my integrity, and credibility behind a product, trust me, we're standing strong. So what makes us different from business? Number one, the solutions of execution are primarily decentralized. A decentralized solution is a solution that does not require you to send your money to any third party. The companies that took your money that cost you paid, you needed to send your money to them. So they had custody of your money, they had access. And they could wake up one day and see that they hit their goals and they're gone. So you wake up and you see error 404, they're gone. Some people are familiar, error 404. Tell me about it. So in execution, 95% of our products are decentralized. Your money remains in your account. You're not sending your money to execution. Execution does not have the right, they don't have the regulation, they don't have the legality to hold anybody's money. And they will rather stay compliant. So your money, for the first time in a long time, your money stays in an account that you open, verify, control by yourself. The same way you have online banking on your Zenith account. Your NatWest, your Barclays, your Bank of America account, any retail account that you have anywhere in the world. So number one, it is completely decentralized. Number two, trading the financial market by nature is transparent. People come to you and they say, we're going to offer you 5% a day. And what we're going to do, your money is to trade the financial market. This is the back-end operation. You just go by what they tell you. They give you a platform and you are seeing the money grow. You withdraw once, twice, the fourth time, boom. You really couldn't verify that they were truly multiplying money. Most of the time, 99.9% of the time, those kind of companies were running a Peter to pay Paul kind of a system. They are not truly multiplying money. They don't have a product, they don't have a service. So when they get to a stage, it's no longer sustainable, right? So, or they have hit the goal in terms of money, and they're gone. So when someone shows you a solution, when a doctorate calls a meeting and says, come and listen to this. Let me show you the secret of wealth in the 21st century. One of the things you want to verify is, are they truly multiplying money? A company, a community, a solution that is truly multiplying money will not pull the rug on you. They will be in business for a long time. So as traders, some of you know the MetaTrader application. Literally trading the financial market. The only difference is that you're not doing it by yourself. You're letting artificial intelligence do the heavy lifting. Be opportune to log your account into your MetaTrader 4 application where you can see all your transactions. So all the trades that the AI solution that you're copying from is taking, all the positions, you can see them real time. You can even go as far and go and verify those trades. Are these trades real? A lot of people have done that. The leader in execution. He has his own personal $1 million trading Bitcoin. And for the first 4 months when execution was inviting him, he said no, because he had been involved in all those business and he had retired in traditional business. So they made him see what makes this different. They said, don't miss this down online because of past experience. You can't build a monument about the past. They say, righteous man falls 7 times, then he keeps rising. It's not in the number of falls, it's in the number of rises. So he decided to try them. He went to their headquarters. When they told him everything, showed him the numbers, showed him the documentation, the regulations, the certificates and everything. He said, okay, I'll test this system with $20,000 of my own money. To him, that was a disposable income. Levels are different. So people have their lifetime savings, they can't mess up. But he could afford to test the system with $20K. And he said he left him in the system for 2 months and he saw the result. He sent his account to expert traders in Dubai. He said, verify these transactions for me. Are they truly happening? Those ones came back and said, you know what, this is a terrible market. You can afford to miss them. They looked at the risk management. They looked at the consistency. They looked at the profit. Drop down that is less than 1%. That's in the house. You know that is outstanding. So the chances of ever liquidating your capital is almost non-existent. They say you better jump in it. And it is with $1 million. So that is the level that we have gone. So you have transparency. Every investor, every trader in execution can monitor their trades. You are not waiting for Dr. Ray to come and tell you you made 10% today. You know you can see all the trades. You can see your money as it is growing real time. Then it is fully automated. Like me, I am tired of doing the heavy lifting. If I see something that will reduce my workload and my work time, I will leverage it. What sense does it make if you have the opportunity to jump on an escalator and you choose to go on the staircase? You are looking for work on this belt. You will be on it for a long time. Even for someone like me that has been a successful trader, I choose to go for automation. It's only common sense. It frees up my time. Freedom is what everybody is looking for after all. Not just freedom of money. When you have money, you have to be looking for freedom of time. Some people have money, they don't have freedom of time. I have both. I call it time freedom. Financial and time freedom. That is what I do. I wake up on my own terms. That is what my immediate younger brother doesn't have. And that is why he sends his money for his future. He's a top professional in the UK, earns some 600 pounds per day as a program manager. He wants his living well, has a beautiful home, but he doesn't have time freedom. And he understands the power of passive income. That's the story for another day. So here, it is fully automated. So I am free to do my lifestyle. It frees me up to do my time as I please. I can spend time doing what I love doing. That is truly living. Some people are just existing, they're not living. Because they're stuck in a job they hate. They don't pray for their bosses every day. When Monday comes, they are sorrowful. Why should you be stuck in a life that you don't? You have a choice. Come on. Say to yourself, I have a choice. I have a choice. You have a choice and you shouldn't settle. You have a choice. That was one of the things that made me quit professional sector many years ago. I took a plunge. They thought I was crazy. I returned back to Nigeria. I didn't know what I was coming for, but I was tired of waking up to alarm clocks. Doing the same thing over and over, 9 to 5. For what now? Some of you love it. If you love what you do, that's absolutely. But everyone owes it to themselves to live a fulfilling life. Are you happy? Are you truly happy with what you do day to day? Are you working because you think you need a job? Or you're working because you love what you do? You can live this life on your own terms. It's a matter of choice. So, automation, I can do my vacation, my luxury vacation. I can travel the world, spend time with my family, my children, my husband, because I am leveraging automation. You have full control of your funds in execution. I already told you it's a decentralized system. Your money is not going to work. People are tired of paying out of pocket every month for a profit they're not even making. If they were making that profit, that would be a problem, right? For some people, you'll be paid $100, $150 for a product that you are not even enjoying. So, congratulations, all the products of execution are accessible at zero cost. You can access it with no joining fees. All you need is your trading capital. What you have decided to start with is all you need to get started. Then the level of risk here has been classified as absolutely low risk. Every business carries a measure of risk. I tell you, smart people, educated people, and those people that are seated before me in the city of Abuja today, don't let anybody lie to you because they're desperate to sell something for you for commission. I tell you, this business of this importation and exportation carries zero risk. As long as the venture has the potential to increase your money, it carries an element of risk. What is different from one business to the other is the level of risk. Some are high-risk businesses. Don't do it in your 50s. Please, leave that for the Gen Zs. Because if it goes wrong, it's done. Some are medium risk. You can still step into it a little bit. And some are absolutely low risk. I'm happy to let you know that the risk to your capital here has been classified as absolutely low. And I'll tell you why as I proceed. Then it gives you the opportunity to earn in foreign currency. If you live in Abuja City, you live in Nigeria, you live in a third world country, country, emerging economy. You don't have a business any naira when you've been given the opportunity to earn in foreign currency. So here you can earn in dollars, pounds, euros, USDT. It gives you leverage, it puts you at a position of advantage. Tables will be turned. You will now be the person that will be selling your own dollars to their bookie. Isn't that a good place to be? I'm telling you, that's been my position for 12 years, guys. I live in Nigeria, but I don't operate in the economy of this country. So when people are saying there's a casting down, some of us are declaring there is a limited because I have tapped into the global economy called the financial market, which has a daily turnover of $1 billion. This is where the big boys play. Central banks of Nigeria, of every country, play Forex. Your retail bank where you keep your life savings and your salary, 70% of the bank's revenue is multiplied in the financial market. The high net worth and the ultra high net worth that you look up to and you admire, they need so much money there. Hedge funds, big financial institutions, they're looking in the financial market. They do it every day. And guess what? Your retail bank is using your money and money that you do. They don't have their own money. So why not you be smart and take control of your finances by yourself and understand how you can truly multiply? Always exposing head to you guys indirectly the secret of the math. They're literally unlocking the most important. So trading the financial market itself is not a new thing. Educated people is a verified one. True or false? I'm not trying to convince anybody here that Forex works. Yeah, you know it works. But you need to be smart about how you get into it. It's how you do it for yourself. Let it like Dr. Ray and they're doing it. But the thing is that the chances that you will win is very small. Because 95% of people who are tempted to learn how to dribble, they got it. That's not my personal statistics. That's the general statistics. Because trading is not a walk in the park. It's not a sprint, it's a marathon. And people don't know how to make that decision. They go quick money. So before they can learn it and know it like Dr. Ray, they've already blown their confidence, so they give up. But now, technology has made it possible for you. With zero skills, some of you are not even technical. The smartphone you can't even operate all the functions on it. And technology has made it possible for you to level the currency. Then it is super time efficient. Some ultra high net worth people in this room. I am too good. The only time you will need to create is 2 minutes of you know something because I know. If you know what I know, heard what I heard, saw what I saw, and you're with us already enjoying what we're enjoying, you will be astounded. They say that confidence comes from the place of knowledge. When it comes to execution, I didn't sit at home and let them just bring the execution to me. I got up and I flew to their headquarters. I had a meeting with the CEO of Time Market. The videos are everywhere. You can't to watch them. I told myself, I said, if I'm going to put my face behind this brand, I better be sure. I better know my facts. I took money. The company didn't invite me. Money out of my own pocket. I even flew my elder daughter to come and join. I like to take her to all these business trips because I'm expanding her mind. You like things that are good things. You must understand how to make money. You set them off very early. So it cost me a lot of money. I wasn't even going to do it. But I look at myself. I said, I am a woman on a mission. To whom much is given, much is expected. I need to know Nigerians have been bruised, battered, and left high and dry. And this is a good solution. It makes sense in paper. But let me go. But my sense, I just returned from a vacation in December. And my common sense was telling me you spend money again. But thank God I spoke to my husband. And he said, yes, I think this is a good thing. I said, this is an opportunity for me to come and meet the people behind the solution. Hold their face to it, speak to them, hold them to the highest level of accountability before we come back and deliver Africa. And when I was leaving, I had 85% completion. By the time I was coming back to Nigeria, My conviction level was at 110 because I had all my answers beyond any shadow of doubt that we have a good one in our hands. So that is what we have now. What is the partnership? This is what I'm going to round up with. What do we have that is making us excited? I already explained the part of execution as a group of people. They came together to identify cutting-edge solutions in the financial market space that people can tap into and make money. That is execution. So execution cannot hold your money. They're not regulated. They're not licensed. They can't hold people's money. So they needed to establish partnership with a broker called Tag Market. Tag Market is a broker. A broker is a regulated financial services company that gives traders the platform where they can trade financial markets, where they can buy and sell their currency. So Execution decided to partner with Tag. Tag is doubly regulated. If they had just one regulation, that would be good enough. But they have two regulations. They are regulated by the Financial Services Commission of Mauritius, and they're regulated by the FCSA of South Africa. And not just that, another latest bumper they did was to take out an insurance, a premium that covers everybody on their platform to the tune of $1 million per claim against insolvency. Because anything can happen in business. The risk can be low, but eventualities happen. Maybe once in a lifetime, but it happens. So that was smart. And if you want to do your due diligence, you can check. They took it out with one of the biggest insurance companies in the world, Lloyd's of London. A lot of people have contacted Lloyd's and they confirmed that the policy is in place. If you need to do that, please go ahead and do that. So those are the things as far as the strength of Tag is. So that is what makes that form the partnership of Execution and Tag Market. My next slide, please. So Tag Market is the broker, and I've told you we currently have over 850,000 users on their platform, and that is exploding literally every day. It's licensed, it's regulated, it has an insurance that covers everyone, and it is currently number 15 when it comes to ranking of Forex brokers in the world, and it's only 3 years old. In the next 2 years, Tag Market will rank as number 1 or number 2. Write this down, because the rate of growth is crazy. Last month, in the month of May, the CEO was reporting back to us, it did $600 billion in transaction turnover for the month of May. $600 billion, please, you can clap. That's a lot of money. And that's a lot of trust from the public. The founder of Tag Market is not just sitting on Tag Market, it has other companies, and that man is a multi-millionaire that is very well known and established in the financial market. That is one of the things that I got to know when I decided to go all out. So that is the broker for you that we're partnering with. Next slide, please. So what is the solution? Behind every regulated broker, we have a set of institutional banks, we call them liquidity providers. Those of you who trade are familiar with this. Liquidity providers are the people who provide for viable businesses in the financial market and also to brokers that are regulated. That's what they do. The likes of JP Morgan, Goldman Sachs, UBS, Citibank. Some of those banks have the retail arm. The retail arm is what you know. That's where you put your savings, your life account, your savings account. But what you don't know is that these banks have a bigger arm, which is the institutional aspect of the bank or the investment side of the banks. Regular people who don't go there, but the likes of Warren Buffett, that's where they go. So they provide liquidity, they make it accessible to brokers who hold Tier 1 liquidity license, and Tag actually holds one. So they have the right to access this liquidity. So what I'm about to share with you in terms of amplified account is not a new business concept. It's actually old. People that have a lot of money have been accessing this liquidity like forever. The only difference is that it wasn't accessible at the retail level. Regular people could not access it. So Tag Market has now negotiated for them to make it accessible to regular people like you and I. So in Tag, we have something we call the amplified account. Another thing that makes this different to everything you're used to is that if you go to any broker and you fund your account with $100, you'll be trading with just $100. And the two major problems that Forex trading has had over the years is not that it doesn't work, but a lot of people are not successful at it because, number one, lack of equity. Most people don't have decent size equity. People want to trade with $200 and they want to blow. They want to attach all their life goals on that $200 trading equity. They want to send their kids to Harvard. They want to send their kids to Oxford. They want to drive a Ferrari. They want to drive a limo, the Phantom, Rolls Royce, right? They want to build their houses over this $200. So they over leverage and they blow it, boom. They fall again, they blow it, they boom. So they're just turning themselves. It's just the right race for them. They're not getting results. So lack of equity, people don't have them. To enjoy Forex, you need decent equity. Institutional banks don't lose money in Forex trading. Has it ever occurred to you? Every move they make, they come out of the market with money. That's because they have liquidity. So liquidity is the name of the game. There's a way you can trade Forex and never lose. That way is to have decent equity. Institutional traders never lose because they have money. So that is what Tag Market has made possible for us. They've given us two products called the 12X and the 24X. The 12X means that anything you bring on the platform of Tag to trade with, as in trading capital, will be amplified by 12. So you come in with your $100, which is the absolute minimum. Tag Market is going to multiply it by 12, giving you $1,200 to trade with. Someone once asked me, is this free money? It sounds too good to be true. It is true, nevertheless. Whether you believe or not, it is a line of credit. They didn't give it to you. They don't know you. Why should they give it to you? That would be crazy. And what people don't know is that it's a win-win for all the parties involved. It's a golden handshake. When you negotiate business that leaves it as a win-win for all, everyone is exempted. So the liquidity providers and the brokers, they make their money from what we call swaps, spreads, and commission. When you trade on the platform of a broker, every time you open a position loss, the broker has already cut his own money in terms of commission. And that tiny drops of commission here and there, it becomes really significant, huge millions of dollars. And that is what they share between the broker platform and the liquidity provider behind them. That is what people don't know. Regular people don't know this. This is not a new business model. It's existed from way back. If you have what it takes, they will lend you money at the institutional level, but they don't know, so they won't give you that money. Warren Buffett needs $1 trillion today. He just needs to call any one of these banks, and they will make it available because it's trusted. They know business with him will always be a good business. So Tag Market gave us 12X. Everything you bring on the platform of Tag to start with today, 12X will multiply it by 12. You bring in $1,000, they give you $12,000. It is a line of credit. You can't withdraw it. Someone has asked me before, can you imagine the heart of people, the mind of human beings? Can I withdraw that amplified account? No, you can't. As a matter of fact, that mindset is warped. Because why would you want to withdraw it if it's making money for you? Who kills the golden chicken that is laying the golden egg? It's a mindset, short time, mediocre mindset. They want to quickly cash out. And they'll take the money out and go and blow it on something that will not help their lives. You need to understand how to create wealth. And you only do so by delaying gratification. So 12X will multiply anything you bring onto the platform of Tag like 12. Then we have the BABA, the big one, 24X. If you come into Tag with $100,000, that's your trading capital, your seed capital from your pocket. If you access the 24X, it multiplies it by 24, giving you $2.4 million to trade. At that level, the chances of liquidating your account is almost impossible. That is the power of big equity. Please put your hands together for a second. So that is how it is. I have some trading accounts, I have mine. You can pass phones around to show you some results. Some of you will see results that will take your sleep for the next 6 months. You realize that once you are working so hard, living at Sokoro for Guaranpa every day for a salary of $120,000. Some people are actually sitting at home, leveraging technology, and they're making much more money. And someone will now tell me what you don't know does not hurt. Life on the PWL. Knowledge will set you free. knowledge is power. When you know a thing and you apply it, you become literally unstoppable. The people that are wealthy today are smarter than you. Some of them don't even have the education you have. All they did was to see a good opportunity. They recognized it. May you not lack the opportunity to recognize a good thing. They recognized it, they took it, they ran with it, their lives changed. It's not because they can speak better grammar than you. So that is what we have on tap. We call it leverage account and the amplified account. So once your account is amplified, either by 12x or 24x, you can take that account and begin to trade it by yourself. Yes. And any profit you make on it, you can withdraw it same day from the broker. If you know how to. You can even connect it to a bot or EA, any good trading solution that you trade, and let it trade it for you. As long as you are mindful of the condition, the only condition that is attached to the amplified account is the drawdown. The maximum drawdown allowed on the 12x is 10%, daily and overall. As long as you trust your expertise, you know you can trade within those conditions, that's fine. You can be trading it, make profit, withdraw. On the 24x, which is a bigger equity, the maximum allowable drawdown is 5. Daily and overall. Again, as long as you can perform at that level, sticking to that condition, you can be trading that account and be making money. Some people do that. But if you're here today and you have no knowledge of the financial market, and you are not willing to learn like Dr. Ray and Modupe Adebayo learns, you don't have time. You are too busy. Some people say, I'm too old to go back to school and leave that for the children. You have your reasons you don't want to learn Forex, or you've learned, you've tried to learn and you kept failing at it. I have good news for you. When you access the amplified accounts, 24x, line of credit that is bigger, because the bigger your equity, the bigger your returns, right? And when you trade and make bigger profits, the trader, the broker, and the liquidity provider that made the money have your seed capital that you can withdraw. So don't think it's too good, you can just come in and withdraw. No. The broker protects you, your own seed capital, and it also protects the liquidity provider. Everyone is happy. You make money from that bigger equity, they take commissions and swaps. So it's a win-win for everyone. So what they're doing is not out of this world. It just took a smart person, a genius, to look at that gap and access it on behalf of you and I. So that's all. So that is it. Once the account is amplified, you can now use it to do copy trading if you don't know how to trade. You are here today, you understand the principles of letting your money do the hard work. And you want to ignite that grace in your life. This is a solution. That amplified account, you are the blue person here. This is, you are wearing your Gucci suit. You come into Tag Market, you do your verification, they accept you, you fund your account, you amplify it by 24x. And once you get the 24x, you can now connect it to the master trader's account. And guess what? That is where the miracle begins. Everything that the AI solution, the professional trader that you're copying from is doing, everything is replicated to the account you connected. So if the AI trading solution is doing 30% profit, your own connected account is also recording that level of growth. In your sleep, Dr. Ray said, perhaps when I was speaking to them, AI students, as new on Sonic strike today, have this done anything today? Sonic? No. They are coming. Before we leave this room, things can happen. So when you see me playing, I tell my friends, when you see me playing, don't compare. I have machines that is working for me. I would rather go the passive way. That is smart. Active income is good, but only for a time being. For the time being, because at some point you will hit retirement, they will let you go. So the era of active income has ended. But when you plug into passive income, you make that money till you die. You pass it to your generation. So that is the magic. The power of copy trading. Making money like a professional trader, even though you have no knowledge of it. That is a typical example of working smart in the 21st century. So that is the opportunity. Two things stock market has done: solve the equity problem, and it has also solved the lack of skill issue. So people with zero skills in trading can also sit in their homes in Guatemala and be earning from Forex trading as if they're full. So that's what we have. Next slide, bro. So what is the average return? Parent to finish. How much can I expect to make? Let me say this by way of clarification. Trading the financial market, when it comes to profit, your profit. Why, when these crazy companies come and they promise you 5% a day, you should already know that to be a ready. Making you people of Abuja, let us lock hands to say no to these crazy people. Because if they don't have a buyer, they will stop. Stop donating your money to these people because they're promising you 10% return. Even that in itself, to a smart person that has money education, that is a red flag. 30% of your life, how? How much will you make from the money market? How much will your banks give you in your sleep? So stop looking for those big, crazy returns that are impossible. Because they will keep leaving you high and dry. The reason why some people are broke in this room today is not because they don't make the money. It's because they keep donating their money over and over to those crazies. Guys, let's stop. Say no to all of those things. Go for real deals. So what can the execution solution do for me? In terms of return, the average return here is 1 to 3% of your amplified equity. Not 1 to 3% of your seed capital. 1 to 3% of your $300 is not exacting. But when you look at 1 to 3% of big volume, then that number becomes life-changing. So on your seed capital, for people who struggle to do the numbers, it is an average of 10 to 20%. And guys, that is truly life-changing. If you understand the power of numbers, a system that gives you 5% a month consistently without a fail, and still gives you capital preservation, if it stays long enough, it will make you a millionaire. And we do way more than that. The least we have done, even in the worst case scenario when the market is upside down, is 10%. Some people record 18%. Numbers will vary, your return month to month will vary. No Forex trader, no Forex trading solution, no matter how sophisticated, can ever fix your numbers. The return, the profit from month to month will vary. And that is simply because trading the financial market is speculative in nature. So there are changing dynamics. No two trading the same will be the same. The market can be good in the morning. Donald Trump wakes up and says something and the market turns upside down. And that is the power that we have here. Traders, you will be happy when you see the performance of this solution. Some days, the trading solution will not even trigger it. They trade. And when you look at what is happening in the market, you see traders crying because they've liquidated their account. This is what separates amateurs from professionalism. So guys, you need to understand, 10 to 18% average a month is fantastic. If you come into execution and you choose to liberate yourself permanently, which is what we preach, we're very big on changing your lives once and for all. We're not just here for the quick bucks. If you're here for just $100 a month, $100 a month, $1,000 a month, you are welcome. Every time the system makes you money, you can literally withdraw it. Minimum withdrawal is $10. So if you make $10 3 times a day, you can press withdrawal 3 times a day. No limitation. But if you're here and you're tired of not having enough, you are tired of the rat race, you want to live this life on your own terms, you want freedom, you see people that are doing good numbers and living the life of abundance, and you want that for yourself, you want that for your children, you will understand the power of delayed gratification. You will compound your earnings. If you come into execution with $100 and you compound for 5 years, how many people know that you'll be holding $1 million in your hand? Too good to be true. Do it, it's simple math. After all, your teacher taught you math, so I do it now. If the system gives you 16% a month, which is conservative, we do more than that sometimes. On your $100 side, and you keep putting the profit, that money will be over $1 million. Way over, but let's just talk $1 million because of the trades the AI belongs to you. It is massive. So when you see us dancing and we're excited, don't think our heart is empty. We know what we're enjoying in this community. And someone told me that I was doing a leadership training for my leaders in Ghana. And it was exactly $100 in 5 years. Oh, $1 million, and I was like, it's little. And then he threw his hand and I said, "Pause too long." I laughed, I shook my head in pity for him. I said, "Oh dear, lack of financial literacy." And I went and I said, "Sir, how old are you?" He said, "It's 35. I said, "Please help me do the math. 35 minus 18, because we can't hold you responsible for when you were a minor. So the first 15 years of your life, you were still being fed. You were a child. So don't let's blame you for those days." And they said 17. I said, "You've been like this for 17 years. You've been carrying your destiny like this in this situation for 17 years. And God sent something your way, and that thing tells you, if you put in just $100, $140,000, in 5 years' time, you will break the back of poverty from the children unborn." And you see that? Everybody just shook their head. I said, "You can do it, you can start counting down. If you don't do it, that 5 years will still come anyway, and it will still meet you in the same situation." So I just prayed for you. I said, "You're on your own. I'll see you at the door." So, it was funny, but that is the truth. That is his depth. That is the mindset he has. He saw 5 years as beautiful. How long has Tinubu been in now? He looks like yesterday, people. He's planning to run the second term president. Ladies and gentlemen, time waits for no one. Comment for your kingdom. And the day is today, not tomorrow. So that is it. And then in execution, there's something we call the 70-30 profit share. When you come in, anything the system makes for you in profit, 70% of it goes to you. 30% is held back by the community, and that is what they use to do maintenance. They use it to remunerate expert traders that are monitoring trades. They use it for marketing and advertisement, and some of it is paid to the affiliate structure. We've done everything we needed to do. So I took the money and I started his account, connected him, and I gave him all, educated him on how to do his withdrawals. When it was exactly 1 month, such a meticulous woman. I wish somebody would record it. Are you recording? I'm supposed to show this thing. Meticulous woman. So I thought I was meticulous, but this guy beats me, hands down. This big brother of mine. So he will calculate everything every day. He has money, so that's how rich people are. They're not careless with their numbers. And that is why they're rich. Because they stay on their game. Yes. They stay on their numbers. Some people will call them, "Oh, look at them." That is why God got them there. So this guy will calculate the numbers, the return every week. And then he was doing that. And for 1 month, on the 30th day of him starting, he invited me to his office. So I went with one of my girls. And he gave me a golden handshake. He said, "Bafuki, 18% done and dusted." So guess what he did? Because he increased his equity. So that is the game. And I was really excited because I only told him 10 to 12%. So I under promised and over delivered. And that is what professionals do. What we have is super good. It's life changing. So we don't need to hide it. We don't need to sugarcoat it. So trading the financial market has generally been classed as risky. As a professional that is mighty, it is on me to do this disclaimer. Past performances does not guarantee future results. We always encourage people to do their due diligence, decide what your risk capital is, and go for it. So that is the next one. Okay, good. So how do I get started? Very quickly, how many people want to know how to get started? Amazing. Amazing. For you to know how to get started, it's pretty simple. After my presentation, I think Dr. Ray is going to come back up and speak to you, tell you what to do. We're going to do the here today. We're going to be plugging some people in right away. So it's a very simple process. In 10 to 15 minutes, you're done. If you have your ID with you, the minimum to start is $100. There is no maximum. You can put in your 100K. You can start with what you're comfortable with, and when you see the result, you can decide to top it up. You can top up at any time, and then yes, let me have the next one. All right. I just want to run through this very quickly. Normally we don't talk about this. Do you want me to say something about it? So we have the affiliate aspect. For some of you who are looking at me and thinking this is super good, I want to do what this woman is doing. I want to join this winning team and talk the world with them. Liberating people, we have the affiliate aspect of things, where you can join us and spread the good news and invite your friends and family into this. And for this, Exfusion as a community will reward you massively. Some of us leaders in this room are already on $10,000 a month. We have someone in this room that's already on $40,000 a month. So it is massive like that. And don't forget, we all started in January. Because I started in January and everyone here is in that team. So nobody could have started before me. And we have people that are already doing $40,000 a month just by doing the affiliate. So for the affiliate, they pay us in 5 different ways. They pay us from your trading rebates. When people are trading, there's something called trading rebate that is generated. As the trading rebates are being generated in lot sizes, and that is dropping in your back office for everyone you brought on board. And that is a recurring income, it's not a one-time income. So that can literally build you a legacy. Rebates with brokers, how many people have experienced it before? It's a life-changing income, and that income does not go away. So if you know, you know. The second way that we're being paid, if you're here and you want to turn your network to your network, is what we call the profit share. Remember I told you that anything you make, 70% of it is held back, and a percentage of that 30% is shared within the affiliate. And guess what, guys? We are not being paid from your trading figure, your capital. Unlike those crazy things. You come in, they say buy a package of 2,000. Before you even get started, they paid 40% out to the structure that brought you in. That is so unlawful. And I'm telling you again, that's a red flag. In trading the financial market, all the fees, everything that we are paid for are from transaction fees, what we call trading fees. That is the commission, the swaps, and the spread. That is where they pay us from. And then we have the global full bonus. Once you qualify for it, a lump sum is paid for you. Every month, Exfusion will put a certain percentage of the revenue aside, and that will be shared between all the affiliates who hit the global full bonus. We also have incentives, various vacations. If you like to do vacations like I do, I've been doing so many vacations literally every month at the expense of Exfusion. You know, I've just been winning them and I've just been going. All expenses paid, luxury experience. So if you want that, that is also one of the things that we do. And then we have Rolex wristwatches to be qualified to be won. 2 Rolex wristwatches as a matter of fact. And then there are cash incentives as well. And then ultimately there's a house worth $1.2 million that someone is going to qualify for. And the criteria to qualify it is so small. And then finally we have what we call the infinity bonus. Once you get to a certain level, you do a certain volume, your infinity level is unlocked. And what it means is that you begin to earn 200, 300 generations deep. You're still earning from everything they do. For people who wants to do that aspect of the business, that is not compulsory. I tell people, you start your own journey. Look at it for a month, 2 months. Catch the fire and come and lock hands with us to liberate Africa. So you can't sell what you don't know. You have to see a product of the product first. That is what I recommend. So these are the vision. You do total 250K volume in a month. No, not in a month. Total cumulatively, your minimum of $8,000 per month. You speed up, you step up, you go crazy. You have a total sales volume, direct and indirect, of $500K, your minimum of $2,000 per month. Now you completely lose it like I have lost it. For you to succeed at a certain level, you have to become a nerd. How many people understand it? I'm a parity. A dream execution. I thank God for execution every waking day. I am not just winning. Do you know what it means when you bring an ordinary person into a solution and you see that person's life begin to change right before your eyes? There is no fulfillment in this world that matches that. When God gives you an assignment that is changing people's lives, right under your nose within 3 months, people wake up every day, they send me prayers, they leave voice notes, some people are crying, thanking God for the day I said yes to execution. So you go crazy like that, totally lose it, become a nerd, and you're telling everybody about the power of execution. $1 million in total sales revenue, direct and indirect, you are on a minimum of $35,000 per month. How many working class people here in this room can boast of that level of income? Guys, to put it mildly, these are life-changing numbers. So this is where I am going to put it. But before I leave, I want to leave you with a charge. Prosperity is your birthright. How many people agree with me? You don't even need to pray to be rich. Do you know that? If you know who you are, you know that you were born rich. Yes. Some of you in this room, life is calling you. My mentor once said to me that people don't fail in life because of the truth they were not told. He said, okay, people fail in life. People are poor because of the truth they were told. But they chose not to believe it. Believing costs you nothing. If you decide to believe on this room and take a chance on the destiny, so be it. Unbelief, on the other hand, will leave you broken. Life is calling someone in this room. I call myself the voice against poverty. You shouldn't encounter the phenomenal wicked and remain the same.
Yes, sir.
God has raised me for such a time as this.
Amen.
I hate poverty with everything in me. It reduces you. It cuts people's lives short. You settle. What shouldn't kill a man will kill a poor person. A poor person will die like a sheep. It's very painful, especially in a place like this. Malaria will kill a poor person. You have one chance at life. You don't have to. You only have one chance at life. You better make your life count. Don't live like a regular person. Roll like a regular person. Play like an ordinary person. Die like a regular person and let your children just be free. To be exceptional and outstanding, you have to do what regular people are not ready to do. So life is calling someone in this room today. If that is you, you already know by now. You already feel it on the inside of you. When life tells you to stand up, and you refuse to stand at that time because of your doubts, your failures, your insecurities, your losses of the past, that opportunity may never come again. You may lose it, and things may never change. One or two persons in this room, life is calling you. My mandate is not to everyone. Jesus Christ was sent to everyone. My own message, assignment, my purpose in life is not to everyone. It's to a few selected people that are deliberate and intentional about changing their financial trajectory. So life is already calling someone. Whatever it takes, make sure you win. Your lives deserve it. The lives of your children. A good man leaves inheritance for his children's children. How can you leave inheritance when you are doing 101? And it's not because you are dieting like me, because me, I'm on a permanent diet. Sometimes I'll do 001 by choice. How can you leave an inheritance for your children or more when you're barely surviving? It's on you. To every man he has given in equal measure. Why should there be a billionaire in Nigeria? And that cannot be you. In the same situation, facing the same circumstances, you probably have more education than that man. It is all a game of mindset. It is all about the things you say yes to. You walk the way. So, ladies and gentlemen, beautiful people, superstars, I charge you to fight for your freedom. Fight for the freedom of your children. Give it all it takes. Whatever you do, make sure you don't settle. Thank you so much, superstars. It's been an absolute pleasure.
I believe you got value. Yes. You got value, right? Let's celebrate that once again. So, in presentation, there are few questions people ask. When they are getting an business opportunity like this, is it working? Can I do it? Will I get help? So, I'm going to invite someone, who invite few persons to tell you that this is working. Please join me as I welcome Naomi, the pedagogue herself. Let's celebrate her. Amazing. Let's celebrate Naomi, the pedagogue. Thank you.
Good afternoon. This room is too cold. If you go to Lagos and they say good afternoon, you're hearing from Osage Market. Good afternoon! Good! How was today's meeting? Did you learn something great? Are you ready to make money? Yes. In dollars? Not in naira? Alright, so my name is Naomi, and I'm privileged to stand here before you this afternoon. And I'm glad to be part of execution. I also headed like you as well, and I'm here. And I believe that God always sends people to us. And the reason why you're here is that your steps were ordered rightly. So, as I move on, I'd like to invite some few persons who will come and share with us their story. Because it's also inspired you, it also inspired me to know that this is working. And it's not looking for only this beautiful woman who have just spoken to us from our heart. Please celebrate her again. I'd like to call on the first person. On my list here, I have the Constein. I think I got that name. Constein. Mr. Constein. Please can you begin, sir? And Mrs. Tada too. If you're here, please just step forward. And Engineer Ladlong, if I'm right, and Engineer Christopher, please do come here. Let's share our story with people today. Let's share our story. Oh wow! I met this man last week here. Wow! Congratulations! Okay, so I'll start with him first. Yes, I'll start with him first. Yes, so just 1 minute, just share how you were invited and how it's been for you.
Great, I greet you all. Happy to meet you. Thank you for the presentation. And our sister that came from Lagos. Also, blast. This is a blast. Well, I was here last time. I queued in immediately. Let me not take a long story. The bottom line is that I queued in. When she was mentioning Sonic has not dropped, immediately I checked, it has not dropped. So many people check, it has not dropped. So no matter how small it is, just start. We were growing somewhere. But I tell you, Naomi, Mariam, and Dr. Ray, thank you so much. Thank you so much for the confidence and for the kind of encouragement that he gave me, and here I am. And I believe one day I'll be on this podium talking to people all over. Ladies and gentlemen, I'm an engineer, I'm a civil servant, but I don't want to think like a civil servant. But I think to my ministry,
Thank you, sir. Thank you. Over to you, sir.
Good afternoon, everyone. My name is Constantine. I was here 2 weeks ago. Most of you saw me, those that were here. I've been in the institution since March this year. First of all, I want to appreciate our mom. Thank you very much. I've been in this business and I've been trading for years, but hearing from you this afternoon, like you rewired my mindset. You really exposed so many things. And for the fact that you went for fact finding, not just bare analysis, boosted my confidence more. Personally, I've been following this opportunity the way it's dressed because I'm a one of the things that give me much conviction is the risk exposure. The risk exposure is very, very low and minimal. You put your money and you go to bed, you sleep peacefully. I'm not sugarcoating anything. I'm an investor. I have people that invested on. I'm an explorer. I said, let me try something. Because actually, I had this opportunity. I had about this opportunity early January this year. But my friend that told me we had a bad business in the past, I didn't trust him much. I was in this presentation in March. I saw Dr. Ray. Dr. Ray looks like a man. So I believe him. So I give it to the opportunity and I've been enjoying it. Aside my manual trading, this comes as a side hustle. Thank you, everyone.
Are we glad that we're here?
Yes.
Did we get value? Yes. Let's give another big round of applause. Man, I can never get tired of calling this name. This woman really did it for me. Seriously. I know that a lot of us in this house can actually relate to what I'm going to say. I'm an empowerment coach. She said she works hard. I work harder. I'm into recycling. So you can imagine, I work hard. But the numbers were not adding up.
Oh, God.
They were not adding up. I got to a point where I lost money in that same business. My capital went down. Imagine, have you knocked on the door asking, and they will hear your story, and they say, yeah, you know, if you had come like 2 days ago, after hearing your story, I was there. I was at my barest. I have never been in that position in my entire life. And I've been a forex trader. She talked about 10, 12 years ago. I discarded that to set up a company. So when she came up, and then I was trying to develop a robot to trade for me with AIs. And then she now came and invited me. I said, okay, maybe this is God telling me something because it's similar to what I'm trying to develop. My brothers and sisters, I have not looked at that thing that I was trying to do till today. I dropped it. I dropped it because execution, tag market have done it. They have changed my life. They have changed my life. Seriously, and it's all thanks to the phenomenal booking. We have come a long way, we have. I celebrate you, ma'am. I do really do celebrate you. Please give it up. So I know that you people want numbers. You would understand numbers. And this is not, like my brother just said, he's not trying to, sugarcoat the thing. But the numbers are amazing. He talked about risk. 0.03% is what is risk on your account. And you are making much more than that. I am making 6 6% minimum on a weekly basis on my account. On a weekly basis, 6%. I average out 20% in a month. Which business can give you that? Even as a professional trader, can you guarantee yourself getting that? You can't. So gross now, my account made about 44%.
Wow.
After taking their 30%, I close with about 33% on my account. That is huge. That is huge. I have withdrawn, like my brother said, I have withdrawn. But I said this month, I'm not withdrawing. Make I relax more, make I relax, let the thing they grow. Make the thing they compound, because that is the eighth wonder of wealth creation.
Yeah.
So there is nothing that, like my brothers from the East will say, this is not Shere Kambia. At all, I hope I said it well. This is something that is for now. This is real. My brothers, this is real. My sisters, this is real. Imagine, I'm not even bothered anymore. This is huge. I can sit at my home. In fact, I choose when I go out for my business. I choose who, if I'm going to buy anything from me or not, because I know that my money is working for me.
Wow.
And I'm making profits. It's working for me. I've heard about money working for you, but now I have tasted it. I know what it means.
Yeah.
I know how it works. It has given me what? Freedom. It has liberated me.
Yeah.
And that is what we are trying to get across to you all. Get empowered today. Don't leave this hall without saying yes. Today is what you have. Tomorrow you can't guarantee. You will never know what will happen tomorrow. Now you have it. I was talking to somebody just lately, and he was about to register with big, huge amount of money. And he said he was a Forex broker, but then he went to talk to some people, blah, 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 and he did his research. His research was talking to people. Not that he went to research the company or talking to other people. So they now, from everything said and done, he now reduced his capital. You know, I said, but you say you're a Forex trader, there is no business that does not have risk. You already know that there's risk involved. But we are working with a 0.03% risk compared to your profit. Man, guys, don't miss this opportunity. Thank you very much.
Thank you. Thank you. I mean, that story of persons who don't want to get the training, out of training, how Forex works. Because I don't have that patience to sit down and learn. But I'm making money.
Good afternoon, everyone.
Many things.
Yeah, sure. I'm a man of small and few words.
Okay.
I'm electrical engineer by profession, and I came into this hall just like you 3 months ago. I was invited. I saw the ad on Facebook. I came and met this honorable man. He took me into the business as you have been talking to, and I ventured into it. And today the story is like we are catching it out, and you are going to catch the fire. Just accept to be in the business. It's a game of win-win. Thank you.
Thank you. One word before I leave is, it's not all about making money here. We are also growing in knowledge. We are also growing in capacity. That's why we usually have a 12-month Zoom every day, consistently. We train you beyond just making money. But if you need to make money, of course you need to grow wise. So thank you. And I said, want to call on my mentor. I like to talk about him just before he comes. He's a Forex guru. He's the one that learns Forex. Yeah, I cannot learn Forex. So I've known him since 2019, about, yes. And ever since I've known him, he has been a Forex trader. So he has been Forexing. So he has made money, he has lost money, he has made money, he has lost money, and now he's making money again. So, and he's someone who is patient, and one of his goals is to help a lot of people. And I'd like to invite him as he talk to us and tell us how execution himself has also experienced execution. Is that welcome?
Please let's celebrate the principal. knew her when she was not married, but now she's married with 2 kids. We've done the world together. She's an amazing person, a family member. Please celebrate her once again. Let's also celebrate again all the speakers one more time. All right, so we are shutting down any moment from now. I just want to help you get started. You are sitting in this hall and you're asking yourself, something is asking you like, is this another rate? Are you sure I should do this? I think the best answer to that question is I think you should try. My mom always tells me this. We are so rest in peace. She died in 2019. That's one thing I always regret. I wanted to show them the wall, but they left before I could start doing that. But because I tried my best. I was able to do a lot of things for them, but I wanted to take them around. She said something. He said, you test the depth of the sea, of the river with your leg. So don't ask if it's deep. He said, enter. Test it with your leg. And that thing sticks in my head. It is hunger that causes premature harvest. That is why a lot of you, knock at the doors of the investment and cut them short before they mature. But in this opportunity,